Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sunny Side. I'm Sunny, and this video right here is for Leo. It's Leo's horoscopes for the month of May 2019. Hey Leo, what's up? I hope you're having a super amazing day. I hope everything is super cool. I'm just shuffling the tarot cards. I know you guys like this. It's a horoscope video. This is a horoscope video, though. I'll show you your chart in a second. But first is a little blah blah. For those who don't know, I am a professional astrologer. I do write the horoscopes for some of the newspapers up here in Canada. If you want a personal reading, just check out how to do that in the description box below. Next, there's a workshop coming up. It's on Sunday, May 18th, 2019. It's going to be noon Eastern, Toronto time, New York time, which is 9 a.m. Pacific, which is Vancouver or Seattle time. And that's the action for everybody else, figure it out. And so there's only 8 spots left, and that's on Sunday, May 18th. And that's the action. There's more information in the description box below. And there's a link where you can read more about that stuff in my workshops. On top of all of that, I have a Mother's Day special going on right now. And I'll show you what that looks like. So we have, I have your natal chart is, your natal chart. It's on, for those who don't know, your birth chart report is your natal chart report, and it's only $30 right now. And then there's which is your birth chart report. And then your progress is your standard one. Then the progress chart is also $30, and for both of them, you can get it for $50. I put an example on my music that should be on the SunnySide.net. I also put an example on my music website because I'm teaching music again to, to kids and stuff. And I might start teaching in the fall. I might start conducting elementary bands again. I really like that. I miss it. I used to conduct 2 elementary bands in Vancouver, and I really liked it when I owned the music studio. All right, so here we go. So this is an example. On the website, I put an example of Donald Trump's chart, so you can see what the report looks like. If you want to copy your own report, check it out. On top of that, for those who don't know, your chart progresses over time. It changes. You might be a very stable and stay at home, take care of every business, nice, slow, steady Taurus at the one part in your life, and then suddenly you're a really chatty, curious, studyaholic Gemini, or you're super social Gemini. It's because your chart progresses over time. Or you might be a very aloof Aquarius, and then suddenly over time you've changed and you become a very stick up for the underdog and a very nurturing kind of Pisces, or an artsy-fartsy Pisces. And that's because your chart changes, and that's your progressed chart. And to show you an example, I put an example of, again, Donald Trump's progressed chart here, progressed report, and this is what it looks like. It's fairly detailed. The reports here on the Sunny Side are quite in-depth. And if you want to check that out, if you want a copy of that, it's on sale right now. There's a special, so just check it out. It's in the description box below, and you can check this out on the website. And you can see the difference and how his chart has progressed over time. It's right here. This is the regular one, and this is his progressed chart. All right, that's the action. Let's get down to work. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's pull a card for Leo. Leo, first up, the Lovers. Ooh, Leo. Ooh, Leo. All right. So this is Gemini energy, and it means, so this is the Lovers. It's Gemini energy, and it means someone's going to come along to change the way you look at things. Gemini is, it's also a card of dating. It can be a card of relationships. It is a card of watch out. Someone's going to distract you from your goals, but it might lead you to an entirely new goal. What happens in the story of Tarot, there's mom and dad, Empress and the Empress, and then they send Tarot off to school, which is the Hierophant. After Tarot finishes school, or as he's finishing school, we have the Lover's card. And the Lover's card is Gemini energy. And he meets someone. What happens in the story is Tarot's on his way to go do something. He's like, hey, I'm Tarot, I'm going to go do this, and this. And he's at a crossroads in life, and someone is there at the crossroads, and they help him decide. Tarot's like, he's all set and going in this direction, and someone comes along to show him another way. It's or someone, to show him another way. And Tarot changes his mind, or he has the option to change his mind and move with this new person, or to move on with life. So that's going to happen, Leo. Someone's going to come along in your life, and you're going to change your mind. It's going to help you change your mind. Now, or that they're going to bring you more information. Gemini is all about more information and gathering information from different sources. Gemini takes it from here, brings it back, takes it from here and brings it back. In addition, the Hebrew, so it's coming together in a relationship, but it's more like a dating relationship as opposed to a marriage, because the Hebrew glyph, so once again, the astrological sign is Gemini, and the Hebrew glyph is a knife. And it means, although the people come together in a union, you can't splice the two of them. Often they're not looking at each other in the lover's card, because although you've come together, you retain your separate identity. So it's kind of like a card of dating and a card of having fun and bringing in information from different sources, but there are two distinct halves of the situation. So keep that in mind. At a basic level, Leo, you're probably going to meet somebody, so get out and have some fun. All right, whatever, Sonny. So let's go check it out. Hey. What the hell? All right, let's do it again. So, hold on, let's pull it up. This is my little SunnySider here. My little SunnySide 2.0. I'm wearing his SunnySide gear right there. All right, let's pull this chart back up again. Yeah, I want the charts last time, man. All right, here we go. 10 days is good. Oh, what the hell? Hold on a sec. So let's set the chart to the beginning of the month. The month of May is going to be in two distinct halves. First half and the second half. Oh, you make that up all in yourself, Sonny? Yeah, there's two halves. The first half and the fuck you half. Actually, Leo should have it pretty good. Let's check it out. There is a little bit of fighting, but Leos, you're going to get a second chance. So it should be, for most signs, for many signs it's going to be tricky, but I think Leo might have it pretty good. I mean, first up you had the Lover's card, so that's pretty good. All right, let's check it out. So there are a number of things happening to start the month for Leo. It's right here. This is the big change that's happening. This here is the big stuff, and it started in it's the stuff you've been working towards since 2016, the beginning of 2016. So 2015 to 2016, something was set in motion, and you're trying to clean it up or figure some kind of nonsense out with this. And it's happening in your astro sector of work, day-to-day life, and health. So to start the month and for the rest of the summer, you're going to get an opportunity to change things at work. You're going to get an opportunity, Leo, to shake up your day-to-day life, to patch some holes, to mend some fences, to straighten out your day-to-day life and to straighten out your health. So definitely go back and check it out. Work on your health, work on your habits. If you tried to quit smoking and it didn't work, try again to quit smoking. If you tried to stop drinking and it didn't work, go back and try and quit drinking. If you were trying to, I don't know, if you wanted a day-to-day job of cooking meth in the basement and you kept blowing the place up, go back, maybe try the tool shed. I don't know where you live. So go, whatever you do on your day-to-day life, go back and try and, clean it up. But most importantly, watch your health, watch your habits. It also relates to taking care of other people. So whether, people don't realize, may or may not realize, this part of the chart here, this axis here, from this to this is taking care of other people. And so maybe there's someone in your life that you take care of or that you're responsible for, Leo, and they were like, fuck you, and you're like, seriously, dude, I've been carrying your ass for the last 2.5 years. You're gonna fuck me now? And so, but they still need your help. So you're gonna have to go back and help them out. Just deal with it, don't stress it out. On top of all of that, okay, so that's the big thing, and that's gonna happen all summer long. Your health, your habits, your day-to-day life, and your plan. Your life goals are changing. I'll say that again. Your life goals are changing, Leo. But someone's going to come along to help you out. On top of all of that, something with the kids. The kids are returning. This little retrograde motion here. So the kids were pretty good. A creative project was good. I don't have any kids, Sonny. Yeah, well, not my fault. Your parents created an ugly, fucking, broke-ass kid. Nobody wants to anyways, if you don't have any kids, it's your own fucking problem. And so it could be a creative project, and it could be dating. Leos, expect lovers from the past to return. Seriously, Leos, lovers from the past to return. Something might be wrong with the kids. Check out your kids, and it's a creative project. You get a second chance to go back and work on a creative project, or okay, so it works. So what happens is Jupiter is optimism and expansion, and it's beginning to wane. You know, optimism isn't pessimism isn't setting in, but it's optimism is beginning to wane. So good things might have been in motion about a creative project, and then it's hit this like funding began to dry up. Funding dried up on this particular project, so you don't have the money to do it. So you got to go back and find some money to do it. Or like you were really working quite hard towards this particular creative goal, like say you're recording an album or something on some music. I don't know if people record albums anymore. We didn't do it. We recorded individuals. Anyway, so people were, say you're working on something like that, and then you go back, you know, you have to, something happened and you got to revise it, revisit it. And it's going to be very frustrating. For some signs, they don't care. They'll clean it up. If you're a Scorpio, you're like, okay, fuck, I'll deal with it. It sucks, but I'll deal with it. But if it's a Leo, you're going to be, damn, Leo wants to get out. Leo doesn't like doing things over again, you know, repeating themselves. Leo doesn't like having to, they like the success, the opportunities. Everything is working. But you're going to have to go back, patch some holes, and then move forward. So that's the action. So go back and do it. So once again, things were good with the kids. Kids need your help, right? So go back and deal with the kids. This creative project, things were good. You're going to have to go back and deal with it. If you're trying to get pregnant and you couldn't get pregnant, just go back and try a different position. All right, so that's the action. And that's the major theme for the entire summer, and it's starting now. You're going to get a second chance. So go back and deal with it. On top of all of that, Leos might be starting a new job. There's a new moon. That's what a new moon looks like. It's at the top of your chart. So Leos might step out into the world and people will recognize you. Oh, for the record, Leo is the most high visibility sign to start the month. And they're going to be looking at you and they're going to think, wow, we have a new Leo. Hey, Leo, what's up? I didn't know you was like that. When did you change? And you'd be like, I've always been like this, motherfucker. It's no problem. All hail the chief. And so that's what's going to happen. Leos are going to have a new beginning in the spotlight. So get out and be awesome. Just get out and be awesome. So that's two things. So this is the first thing. This is the second thing. What else do we have going on? Next we have Venus is over here. So Leos might be traveling, right? To open the month, Leos might be traveling. Leos might be going to school. Leos might be studying something. Good things are happening to Leos from a distance. All right, what up? Next. So 1, 2, what else is going on? Then we have to watch out for this. Leos, watch out for fights with your friends. Leos, watch out for fighting with your friends. Someone in your social network is out to get you. Watch out for fighting in social media. And you can test this. If someone is a Leo and they have a YouTube channel, go watch out. They're going to be getting negative comments. It's not a big deal, but that's an interesting. Then, so that's the first half of the month. Second half of the month, this fighting with your friends is going to get bad. And I'll do that in a second. But so the first half of the month, fighting with your friends. So watch out. Love is coming from a distance, right? Money is coming from overseas. Money is coming from foreign investments. Love is coming from overseas. Love is coming from foreign investments. Leos have an exotic fetish this month. In addition to that, once again, Leos are stepping out into the spotlight. On top, okay, so those are the first couple of things. So we've talked about this kind of stuff. You got to watch out for that. New beginnings. Watch out for fighting with your friends. And finally, Leos are in some kind of fucked up joint finances thing. Watch out for Leos, watch out for giving too much money to your friends or investing too much time and too much money into your friends. There's nothing wrong with buying things for your friends. There's nothing wrong with treating yourself, and there's a new you in the spotlight. So like maybe you should, get out and be benevolent. Leos are quite a benevolent sign, and they're gracious sign. And Leos can be humble at times too. But watch out. If you start a business with someone, Leos, if you start a business with someone, or if you start a creative project, right? This is creative project down here. If you start a project or a creative business or like whatever the hell you do with someone else, they might fuck your money right up. You're gonna be like, you're gonna take a nap and you're gonna wake up and someone's hand's gonna be in your pants and they're gonna be in the wrong part of your pants. You're gonna be like, they're gonna be like, did you like that? And I'm going, not really. That's my wallet, asshole. I don't know what you're reaching for, but that's my wallet, bitch. So like, Leos, watch out for people putting, you know, you're gonna be in bed with someone and they're gonna put their hand in the wrong pocket. So watch out for that. All right, so that's the first half of the month. That's the first half of the month. Is that the gist? All right, so the new moon. Oh, one more. Okay, so that's it. Also, people are going to be quite loud and proud, Leo, so watch out for all of that kind of stuff. Good, good. Now we have the second half of the month and the full moon. The first half of the month, you see, there's going to be, the first half of the month is going to be quite eventful. So Canadians talk, Canadians eventful. The first half of the month is going to be quite eventful, and but this energy here is going to continue for the entire summer. It's why I've been harping on it. I've been talking about this for 6, 7, 8, 9 months now. So just deal with it. We're here. It's the time to revise everything and sort it out, and everything is going to be, you know, just work with it and it's going to be cool. All right, so Leo, this is what a full moon looks like. This is where something gets exposed in your life, and it's going to happen at home. Something is going to happen at home which is going to be exposed. Maybe you're going to invite some people over and you're going to be like, they're going to be like, hey, wow, I like your place, man. And then so it's either that kind of thing, like you have a barbecue and people come over right around the full moon, right around the 18th. And or it's something like with your parents. You'd be like, hey mom, I didn't know you were like dating that guy. What the hell? Or like you're like, hey, what's with all the rubbers? And so Leo, watch out for something being exposed, something coming on full display. Watch out for cuckoo bananas behavior at home. Watch out for the neighbors throwing garbage in your lawn. Just watch out for stupid bullshit happening at home at the full moon. Also, you're on display too, so you know, watch. But you're Leo. You don't like Leo being on display is normal. All right. What else? In the second half of the month, right around the 15th, but it changes for everybody, right? Not everybody's born at the same date and time. So the problem with the friends is suddenly going to go behind the scenes, and open enemies are going to come into play. And this is it. And it's going to happen for about a month and a half. Leos are going to have some real behind the scenes fuckery happen. People are going to try and, you know, ass your donkey up so bad, you know, just watch out for it. Enemies. You know, you were fighting with your friends, whatever. You fight with your friends all the time. You know, you fight on social media all the time. So what? Then you're going to have some kind of bullshit happen behind the scenes. Someone is going to try and stab you in the back, Leo. So watch out for it. From May to the end of June, someone's going to try and stab Leo in the back. Hey, motherfucker. Okay, so that's the bad thing. So that's the bad stuff. On the good part, work should be really good, Leo. You know, for all of May, you know, it's going to start here, which is traveling, but the spotlight is going to be in work. You know, it's going to be studying. To start the month, Leos are probably in some kind of retraining for work, or they're studying something, or they're probably studying something or taking a weekend kind of upgrade course for work, and it's going to like really pay off. And so do it, and then everything is going to be good at work. The spotlight's on work, and it's highly possible between now and the end of June that you actually get promoted or you get a raise, which is really good, Leo, which is great. And that's the gist of the horoscope. It's been like 20 minutes already. All right, so that's it. So that's the full moon, and that's what's going on. So the first half of the month, so for the entire month, Leo should be studying, thinking about traveling, maybe taking a vacation, going to studying for upgrading at work. There's a high possibility you're going to get promoted between now and the end of June. If you're looking for love, if Leo's looking for love, the second half of the month you're going to have a office romance. All right, you better believe it's a romance, Sonny. All I do is work. All I got time. Okay, so the first half of the month, exotic fetish. Love is coming from a distance. You know, if you go to the bar, someone from a different part of the world, a different culture, that's the type of person who's going to flirt with you. In the second half of the month, look for an office romance. It's highly probable that between now and the end of June, you'll get promoted at work and you might get a new job. On the negative side, fighting with your friends, fighting with your friends, and then someone's going to try and stab you in the back. And it's going to happen from now until the end of June. The full moon is going to expose something about your home and your parents, so deal with that. Joint finances is fucked up, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's gonna, it happens, so don't worry about it. Just be careful where you invest your money. Also, watch out for speeding. Watch out for speeding tickets, and watch out if you go to court. If you go to court, it's going to be a little fucked up. On top of that, very seriously, for the rest of the summer, watch your health, watch your habits, go back to the gym, work your action, plan for success, Leo. Plan for success. You might restructure your retirement plans, and watch out for the children. And that's the action, Leo. This is pretty interesting. It's not, the month is going to start off fairly intensely, I guess. It's going to be an intense beginning of the month. But after that, things, it's going to be business as usual. It's going to be settled into routine. Once again, check out the astrology reports. It goes on and on and on and on. This is what my astrology reports look like. They're very cool, and they're quite in depth, and they're on sale right now. On top of that, I got to introduce you guys to the Astro-Side.com. There's a link in the description box. This is the channel is sponsored by the Astro-Side.com. SLC, my beautiful wife, she created and designed all of these wicked cool hoodies and t-shirts and leggings and cups and meme t-shirts. This is for Capricorn, time is money, and Libra. It's not my fault. Anyways, lots of cool t-shirts and mugs and badass hoodies. And this is Leo right here. The Leo hoodie is really cool, actually. And let's show it to you. Imagine being an awesome, cool Leo and going to yoga. Can you imagine being an awesome Leo and going to yoga in this t-shirt, or going to the shopping mall, or going for coffee in this hoodie? You'd be super awesome. Well, everybody's checking out Leo these days. And that's the action, Leo. And that's the action. So once again, you're going to meet somebody. They're going to be exotic. They're going to come from a distance. Exotic. They're going to come from a distance. They're different from you. They might travel to meet you, Leos. Someone might travel to meet you. You might travel to meet them. More than likely, they're going to travel to meet you. You might be going back to school, take an upgrade course at work. At the new moon, the beginning of the month, you're going to step out in the spotlight, and everybody's going to go, wow, I didn't know you were like that. And you'll be like, yeah, welcome to the new Leo. And that's the action. Watch your health, watch your habits, watch your pets. Your pets might get sick, and take care of the kids. And that's the action, Leo. And if you wanted a personal reading, check it out in the description box below. And finally, there are lots of live streams on the channel where I read the horoscopes constantly, and I read your tarot cards. From TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sonny, wishing everyone the absolute best of a super beautiful month. And I'll see you guys soon.